Hey everyone, this is Nusreth Baig of NusrethBaig.com. Thank you so much for chiming in part 3 of my new educational series. So let me get to my notes real quick. And today's topic is the 5 profit pieces of a highly successful home-based internet business. Now, the reason why I specifically say internet business is because the home-based industry has usually typically been all about word of mouth. Going into your network, that's why it's network marketing, going into your network and marketing, making a list of all the people that you have your list A, I'm sure you've heard of this, list A, which consists of your friends and family, list B, which consists of people that you sort of know, like maybe people at the gym that you interact with and you become somewhat kind of good friends with. And then list C, which is complete your total cold market, which, people you happen to bump into. But, a lot of people have not caught on to this, and I'm still surprised about this, it's taking your home-based business to the internet, okay? And with that, you can... With that, you can just kind of get from 0 to a 6-figure income in a lot shorter period of time than what it used to take when you were doing the whole, making list A, list B, and list C. Okay, because for example, if you look at the population of Facebook, which is about like 1.7 billion users on the internet, you're not confined by geography. You're not so if most of your people that are going to join your business are going to be from your list C, and typically, in the old days, your list C consists of people that are in your geography, people who you meet at the shopping mall, bookstore, whatever the case may be. Okay. Now with the internet business, you have 1.7 billion people that you can connect with through Facebook. And hundreds of thousands of people you can connect with on Twitter and Instagram and so on and so forth. Now the whole game has changed. I mean, you can send one message out and blast it to a whole bunch of people, which is an incredible, incredible time to really get a home-based business get it started. So, so today I'm talking about the 5 profit pieces of a highly successful home-based internet business. Now, in part 2 of my 7-part series, I discussed the strategy of a funded proposal and how a good funding proposal allows you, your customers, to purchase something from you that helps them solve a problem, okay, and that they most likely already want, need, and can easily afford. So it's a smaller price point that they are entering into a relationship with you. Okay, I also mentioned that when done correctly, this low ticket sale could many times lead to the sale of additional products. Okay, mainly because the customer feels comfortable buying from you and is open to buying more, as long as with an increasing price comes a significantly increase in value. Okay, so if you're just selling one product, that's fine, as long as that one product is at least, I would say, giving you twice the value. So if you're selling something for $1, make sure the value of that is actually $2. Or if you're selling something for $100, make sure the value of that is actually $200. Okay, so you always want to over deliver, on the value side of the actual price. Okay, and you can never go wrong with that golden rule. Okay, I also mentioned that this kind of technique, when it's not every day that people can execute on this. So I'll talk more about it later in this video. In today's training, I want to share with you what I call the 5 profit pieces of a successful home-based internet business. Because when this is done correctly, this formula for success can create extremely high profits from the sale of just one customer. And I'll walk you through it in just a little bit. And it all starts with a simple, very fairly priced, funded proposal product. Okay? And this is what I call profit piece number 1. Okay? and it's a low ticket offer, and it usually costs anywhere between $7 to $50. Now, usually you'll see something like $47, $27, $37, $47. You know, that's $7 at the end. For some reason, psychologically, when someone's buying something with a 7 at the end of it, you know, they're more up for buying it. Kind of like the $49.99 thing. That new $49.99 is now $7. Okay, so always price your product like with the 7 at the end. I don't know why, it just is. I have no data to back it up, but I've seen that over and over again. I've heard internet marketing coaches constantly talk about that as well. I don't know where they get the data from, but I've always seen it. So I hope that advice worked for you. Remember, while the price is low, the value must be high enough to create the desire to purchase even more from the seller, which is profit piece number 2, or the slightly higher upsell. Okay, and you may have come across this. So, for example, I recently bought a webinar platform, you know, for it was a flat fee of X amount, or actually not that. On a different note, let's actually recently I bought a $10 piece of software. It was actually an Excel spreadsheet to help me track my goals and things like that. So it's kind of like a neat little tool. But my step 1 was, you know, my first $10 purchase, and the step 2 was like, hey, you know, before you go off to check out, why don't you add this to your cart? And they introduced me to another product that they have, which is, a $100 product, but the value of that, the way they demonstrated it, was a lot more than just $100. And then I said, no, I don't want to do that. And then the number 2 product was like, you know, hey, this is a $500 product, you know, and I had the option to add it. And the way they did it was, and I'll talk about it a little bit better, is like, you know, you have to buy it now, or else if you don't check out right now with this product, it will be a lot significantly higher. So I'll go through those pieces in just a little bit. I just wanted to give you a quick summary of what I'm about to talk about. So profit piece number 2 is slightly higher upsell, and again, you have to over deliver on that value. So this piece can really put you into profit. Okay. So again, when I talked about in my previous video, that first purchase basically covers your cost to acquire that lead. Okay. So, and then profit number 2 is actually just, you know, pure profit. Okay. So the second product that you sell is just going to be pure profit. So this piece can really put you into profit. Because with a great low ticket offer, you can expect a very high percentage of those who bought your first product to also buy your second product, not just because the price is, as it's called, slightly higher, but because the perceived value is higher as well. All right? The perceived value is higher as well. I wanted to repeat that. Okay, so of course, with all the products you sell, you must always deliver exceptional value. There's no exception to that rule. I know I said exception twice. But if you want to stay in business, that is what you have to do, of course. Now, after the slightly higher upsell, okay? So we talked about number 1, a low ticket offer, and a slightly higher upsell. Now, what a really good marketing funnel, you know, also called a profit piece number 3, which is one-time offer, which is, you know, a little bit higher step, okay? So a one-time offer, which is also known as OTO, all right? What I wanted to do, this product can be significantly higher priced than the first and second, okay? And the low ticket or slightly higher, you know, it can be significantly higher priced than the low ticket or slightly higher second offering, but come at such a discount that the seller makes it difficult for the customer to say no. So you, as the seller, have to make that number 3. You know, you got to make it like so difficult. Like if I hit no, it's gonna sit, so ugly in the customer's stomach. Like, oh, you know, I should have bought it. Gosh, you know, okay, I'll go back and add it to my cart. That's how it's got to be. All right. So again. Step number 1, again, I'm going recursive, so I don't lose you in these 5 steps. So step number 1, it's going to be a low ticket offer. Let's just say it's $17. Okay, the second offer in the sales funnel, you're going to do it slightly higher. Okay, let's say you go from $17 to, let's say, $67 or $87. Okay, and then now this one-time offer, let's say you're going to offer for $200, and it's a one-time offer because you're only going to offer that product at the $200 price range. Otherwise, if they're going to buy it later, then it's going to be significantly higher, or you're not going to offer it at all. That's the main problem. I mean, that's the main problem or dilemma that's facing the buyer. Okay. So again, I'm hoping you're keeping up with this. Again, you can go back and look at the script of this whole video that I'm going to put up with this, put along with this video. So you can always review it over and over and over again. So you're going to make it difficult for the customer to say no on the third offer. Normally, products sold as a one-time offer can cost as much as $400 or $500, although worth many, many, many times more than that. Okay, again, coming back to that value piece, it's got to be significantly higher than the actual profit. Okay, so and just like our slightly higher upsell, a good percentage of people who bought your low ticket offer and slightly higher upsell will also buy your one-time offer, make it a very profitable piece to your home-based internet business. Now, I'm reading through my notes. So bear with me. I'm giving you examples as I'm going through my notes. By now, when done correctly, your customer is feeling pretty good about buying from you and could very well want to share this experience or will want to experience the value you deliver on an ongoing basis. Okay? That brings me to profit piece number 4, which is often referred to as a continuity or like a residual income piece, coming from a monthly membership that the seller offers for fresh, up-to-date training, live interaction, being part of a community, coaching, and so much more. Okay, you really have to deliver on this continuity piece. All right, when the customer realizes the tremendous payoff they are receiving in exchange for their membership, they gladly make their monthly payments. All right, they gladly make their monthly payments, which now creates a long-term passive income for the seller. Again, creating lots of profits, but more importantly, a happier customer and member of their community. You can't have a bad seed in your community if you've not delivered on the value. All right. Now, for profit piece number 5, I want to refer to this concept as get paid today, or GPT, excuse me. This concept suggests that it's better to get paid today for a year or 2 or even 5 to 10 years worth of residual income than it is to be paid at a very small amount over the same total income stretched over a long period of time. Okay, so basically you're trying to get paid upfront for, like, let's say a year of residual income rather than a monthly payment of $100, let's say, for 12 months. So you want to get that $1,200 upfront rather than one of your buyers paying like $100 every month for 12 months. Okay, so that's what I mean by that. In other words, would you like to get paid 5 years worth of residual income in one single transaction? Of course you do. While your customers receive over the top value from what they are buying from you. Okay, so in exchange for 5 years of income that they pay at one time, in return, the buyer is going to get just exceptional value. Okay, this type of product can typically cost from $2,000 to and $10,000, and can pay the seller anywhere from a few $100s to thousands of dollars, or even tens of thousands of dollars. Okay, so again, this type of product can cost between $2,000 and $100,000, and can pay the seller anywhere from a few $100s to thousands of dollars to even $10,000s of dollars. Okay, you really have to over deliver on the value here. The truth is, people pay top dollar for premium products every single day. There's no question about that. You see that all the time. They want the best they can afford as long as they feel good about their purchase. All right, they have to feel good about it. They will be a happier customer and probably create new customers by just the word of mouth advertising, which can create double, triple, or even quadruple your profits from the sale of just one single customer if you make them very happy and they feel good about themselves. So there you have it. All right. 5 profit pieces of a successful home-based internet business. And currently I am implementing this. And if you're interested in understanding how this works, please do email me at nusreth@nusrethbaig.com. Tell me that you're interested in taking part of the 5 profit pieces that I'm putting together. So again, if you found value in this video or in this blog, please do share and comment. And again, send me any questions that you have. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you so much. And make sure you take a look at the other videos as well. Have a good one. I appreciate it.